Hello and welcome back to another episode of my ongoing Silent Hill series. Now before we get on with the video, I want to make a quick apology over the last video. When I edited it and rendered it, about 30 to 45 seconds of that intro was missing. So I want to make a quick apology for that, and I will try my best to double check everything before I upload it. Last time, we took a deep dive into the history of origins of Silent Hill, as well as Silent Hill 2's main character James Sunderland. To make a long story short, James received a letter from his now deceased wife, saying that they're in their special place, waiting for you, and that brings James to Silent Hill and where we are at currently. So before we begin with the events of Silent Hill 2, I would like to take the time to thank everyone for watching the last video. It generally meant a lot, and I do hope you enjoy the series because I enjoy making them. So, without any further ado, let's sit back, relax, and dive into the events of Silent Hill 2. In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. He got a letter. The name on the letter said Mary, his wife's name. It's ridiculous, he thought to himself. It couldn't possibly be true. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So why is he looking for her? He thought to himself, our special place. This whole town was their special place. The letter claims that Mary is waiting for James in their special place, which confuses James, as the whole town of Silent Hill was their special place. Despite James wondering if the letter is a prank by someone with a twisted sense of humor, he notes that the letter is definitely written in Mary's handwriting. Thinking that, James leaves the observation deck and heads into Silent Hill.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. My mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
After leaving the town's observation deck and walking to Silent Hill, James enters a graveyard and meets a nervous young woman who came to the town to search for her missing mother. She warns him that there's something wrong with the town and it could be dangerous, but he ignores her warnings, saying he doesn't care if it's dangerous and that he plans on finding he's missing someone too. Now, when it comes to specific characters in Silent Hill 2, I'll go into more of a deep dive on their character as the game progresses, or whether they have one final cutscene in the game, or I might just use it as another video. You guys can decide. When James reaches Silent Hill, he discovers that it is not the same beautiful town it was a few years ago. In addition to a bizarre fog, the whole town seems to be rotting away and abandoned. Vaguely humanoid creatures are roaming the streets and attempting to attack James whenever possible. While exploring the town of Silent Hill, James comes across a bar called Nellie's Bar. Inside, he discovers a jukebox with half a record missing. After searching around for the other half, he finally finds the other half and some glue, puts the record back together, and then begins to play it.
Spent the whole day there. Just the two of us staring at the water.
After the record mysteriously breaks, James finds a key inside the jukebox, and shortly not too long after that, while he's in an alley, he finds a key inside a bloody coat. Once he collects the key, all of a sudden, the wind starts blowing hard, and monsters spawn out of nowhere. So without even thinking twice and possibly fearing for his life, James heads to his next destination, the Woodside Apartments. Almost all locations in Silent Hill 2 have some meaning or some relevance to James, and generally the story of the game. But the question is, why the Woodside Apartments is such a major location, and what's the reason behind it? Well, I have a theory or two about that. One reason could be, like I said in the previous video, James's father was the owner of an apartment complex, so maybe James feels some kind of comfort to an apartment complex. Another theory could be, either when James and Mary first started dating, or when they got married, their first place that they decided to live was an apartment complex. Or in reality, James finds out Mary is dying and is angry at life. He wants to be near her, but the medicine and tests make her angry. He hates life, and yet being a man is horny as hell. He goes around town to the seedier bits and brings women back home. Inside, he is disgusted with himself. Starts to detach from reality, sees these women as objects. Mary is sick now, they won't have kids. The children he wanted just disappeared. He gives up, wants to die. Gets a gun to cowardly do it. But then again, this is just my theory. You guys can kind of decide like your own theory or what you guys think. While James is searching the apartment complex, he comes across a mannequin with a dress that looks similar to Mary's, and there he finds a flashlight. While trying to retrieve a key, the key is kicked away and James's hand is stomped by a mysterious little girl. But again, more on her later. Sometime later, after some more exploring, James hears a noise and goes to investigate.
Hey, who's there?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, I swear.
Hey, are you okay?
I didn't do anything. It was like that when I got here.
He? Oh, you mean that man back there? In the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill him.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not saying that you did. Look, my name is James. James Sunderland.
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie, okay. So, do you live here, Eddie?
No, I'm not even from this town. It's just...
Something brought you here.
Yeah, you could say that. Well, they came at me. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I came here. Figured it might be safe, but then I found the guy in the fridge.
Easy, deep breaths. Look, this place, it's not safe. These things, this whole town, there's something wrong with it. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you want to come with? Maybe together we can find a way out of this town.
Oh, sorry, but I can't leave. Not yet. I need to find someone.
Oh.
And, Eddie, be careful.
Yeah, you too.
James encounters a man vomiting in a toilet in one of the rooms after finding a corpse inside the fridge, and the man's name is Eddie. He immediately starts claiming innocence of the death of the man, telling James that he isn't even from Silent Hill. Because of Eddie's defensive behavior, James asks if he's acquainted with any of the monsters. Eddie denies anything about it, so seeing as though James isn't going to get much information out of him, they both tell each other just to be careful before separating. After some time has passed and solving puzzles and the like, James finally gains access to a room where he discovers a handkerchief, and after that, he encounters one of the most iconic monsters in the Silent Hill franchise. After that encounter, and a little bit more exploring, James finally opens a door where there's a gap from one apartment complex to another. Now, Blue Creek Apartments I've always kind of found interesting, but again, this is just me speculating. I've always kind of thought that Blue Creek Apartments was the Silent Hills equivalent to the Otherworld. Or maybe it just felt like an older apartment complex that had been abandoned for longer. While James is trying to find a way out, he comes across that woman that he met at the graveyard earlier.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. Look, I'm not sure what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? What's the point? It's easier just to run. Maybe it's all we deserve.
We?
Me. You. We're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? Sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
No. Not yet.
Did she live here? In this building?
I don't know.
So all you know is that she lived in this town?
What did you say? How did you know that?
Well, I just figured because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you find the person that you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know why I think she's here. She
died 3 years ago.
She's dead?
Don't worry, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
I have to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town really is dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
No, it's okay. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure, no problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad.
So after that encounter with the woman we now know as Angela, and after exploring around a bit more, James finally finds the exit, only to encounter Pyramid Head again. After a mysterious siren goes off, Pyramid Head halts his attack and leaves. With a sigh of relief, James is able to continue on his way. Once he gets back outside, James heads to the park, where he comes across that little girl again.
Hey. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
I don't know. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
The little girl is rude and bratty to James, and when James asks what letter does she have, she replies with none of your business, you didn't love Mary much anyway, as James was confused as to how Mary knew that little girl. But he had to push that out of his mind as he heads towards the park, and when he finally gets to the park, will he actually finally see Mary there?
Mary? No. You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. Your face, your voice. You could be.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Warm.
Sorry, I got confused.
Hey. Where are you going?
I need to find Mary.
Didn't you say she died?
Oh. Yeah. 3 years ago. It's just... I got a letter from her.
A letter.
I know how it sounds. I don't.
Hey, it's okay. So, what did the letter say?
She said she was waiting for me. In our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
I don't know anymore. There was something. I can't quite.
Hey! I think I might know. I mean, there's this one place. Not far from here.
What kind of place?
The kind two lovers might call special. I'll show you if you want. Unless you have somewhere else to be. Something else to do. Hey, easy there. I'm just messing with you. Come on. It's this way.
You're coming with me? Can't you just tell me where it is?
You're just gonna leave me here? Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
Is it because I remind you of her? You loved her, didn't you? Didn't you?
All right, just... Come on.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Once he gets there, he meets a woman that almost looks identical to his life wife Mary, but her name is Maria. But there is still so many unanswered questions. For one thing, why does she look like Mary? And why is she here? But I guess that's all we've got time for in this episode. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you all then. Take care.